Some time ago, Ron Clough suggested that I should try to help those members of the Slim Whitman Appreciation Society who were keen to improve their computer skills but didn't have the means to do so. I wrote a couple of lessons, but not much interest was shown, so I did no more. I don't intend to resurrect the idea again, but I have done a sort of one-off video which I hope will benefit some members. I've called this video Working with Photographs, and it covers just a couple of the hundreds of things you can do when working with your photographs. In my opinion, the two most useful additions you can buy for your computer are a printer and a scanner. Fortunately, you don't have to purchase them separately these days. Most people now go for the all-in-one, that is, a piece of kit that is a printer, a scanner and a copier, 3 all in one. I'm just going to concentrate here on scanning. I wonder if anyone has had the problem that something they want to scan is too big to fit under the scanner. It could be that you would like to scan an album sleeve and show the picture on Facebook, but you can only scan part of it like this because it's too big to fit under the scanner. Or maybe you have an excellent picture like this one of Slim that you would like to upload to our group. This picture which I have is 15 inches by 10 inches, much too big to fit under the scanner and scan in its entirety in one go. So what can we do? Well, to get a professional result we need help from a software program. The one I use is called Serif Panorama Plus X4. Its cost can vary from being free to around £20. I got mine free with another Serif program I purchased. Let's see how we can use this program to scan this large picture. You would need to scan it in 3 different sections like this. It's most important that the second section overlaps the first slightly and that the third overlaps the second, as you can see by the different colours. I'll explain later. You will need to save the 3 different scans somewhere on your computer. This may be in your pictures library or in a folder on your desktop. So now I've opened the Serif program. The first thing to do is to click on Get Media, which is at the top of the screen where the arrow is pointing. This allows us to browse and find the 3 scanned pictures that I've saved. If I now hold down the Control key and left click on these 3 pictures, they will all be highlighted or selected. Then I will click on the Open button at the bottom of the screen. This will take us back to the Serif program, and you can see the 3 pictures have been imported. Now if we click on the Stitch button, the 3 photos will be joined together like this. Then all you need to do is save the completed picture. How does it do this? Digital photos are made up of millions of tiny dots called pixels. If you put your face right up to your TV screen or even to your computer monitor screen, you can see these tiny dots. Right, well, you remember the overlapping parts of the 3 scans we did? Well, the Serif program examines these overlapping areas and looks for a common set of pixels, first in scan 1 and 2 and then in scan 2 and 3. As soon as it finds these common pixels, it rearranges them and gives us a single photo where no joints can be seen. Whilst we're on the subject of pixels and scanning, I'm going to give you an important tip. Photographs in newspapers and magazines, etc., often have a different pixel formation to ordinary photographs. If you scan pictures in newspapers, etc., with your scanner settings set normal, you will not get a clear picture after scanning. These next two photos recently appeared on our Facebook site. As you can see, they are not very clear. The pattern is called herringbone. The person who scanned these photos probably took them from a newspaper, with the scanner they were using set for normal photos. I'm going to show you how the scan should have been done. Here is the settings panel of my Epson scanner. If you look carefully towards the bottom at the left hand side, you can see a little box labelled de-screening. When you're taking scans from newspapers, magazines, etc., this box must have a tick in it. When I took the first scan of the photo of Slim, it had a tick in the box and looked like this. If I took the tick out of the box, the resulting scan would look like this. When using the Serif program to join photos together, they don't necessarily have to come from your scanner. They can come directly from your digital camera. I've just been into our back garden and taken 3 photos of the horizon, moving the camera to the right each time and ensuring that the shots overlap. I then downloaded the photos to my computer, and using the Serif program I got this single photo. The Serif program can give you some stunning results. On one of our cruise holidays, we stayed overnight at a hotel prior to boarding the ship, which was destined for Hawaii. There was a very impressive view from our hotel room balcony, so I took several shots of the view, moving the camera as previously explained. When we got home, I used the photos in the Serif program software and got a very good panorama photo to include in our holiday album. Well, that brings this video to an end. I hope I haven't bored you too much. I'll finish by showing a few photos of Slim. You've probably already seen them before, so I'll add a little colour to them. How did I add the colour? Well, it's another way you can work with your photographs, but that's another story.